It's because you have seen patterns, you have seen things that makes him understand that you need to spell it out to this man that this is my wife now. She used to be yours, but she's no longer yours, and you cannot have her. Diamond is a snake. Let's not even talk. Diamond is a big snake. God forbid knowing that a man is disrespecting you and you're still following you like fly. Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chiamaka. It's been a while. No, it's not been a while. I've been here. I've been consistent. I need you people to give me my accolades. Yay! So today's video is one of the things I miss doing. Like I miss doing this kind of videos where I just talk about other people's life. Yeah, there's absolutely none of my business. Yeah. Today I'm going to be, as the title already suggests, I'm going to be giving my own opinion on young, famous, and African. Like I'm not really a reality show fan, but there's something about this reality show that has got me hooked. Of course, there are a lot of characters. I think they have about, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 characters for season 3. Yeah, 12 characters for season 3. And all of them are unique in their own ways. Ways that I would never understand. Some of them I don't, some of them I do, some of them I relate to their problems. So we're going to talk about each and every, what I think about each and every one of the cast on Young, Famous, and African. Why try not to spoil it for you guys? Let's get right into the video. If you're a TikToker, you understand this. No, if you're a TikTok person, you understand where this is from. Anywho, for those of you who don't know what Young, Famous, and African is, it's a reality TV show that stars different African stars, celebrity, famous people, influential people across Africa. There's South Africa, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, or Nigerian, of course, Nigerian. Of course, Nigerian. We are the star of the show. I'm not here to start any African war. But anyways, it's just depicts the lives of young, famous people in Africa. Do I have my reservation about the show? Do I think sometimes it can be scripted? Yes. Yes, I think sometimes it might be scripted. Do I find it entertaining? Unhealthily true. I find it entertaining. Do I think it's a toxic show? Of course, I think it's a toxic show. I'm going to talk about each and every one of the cast in this season. Season 1, 2, and the 3. They recently released the season 3, and I would like to talk about the season 3 of the show. Let's talk about the cast of this show. Annie! Yes, Annie has got to be the number one person I talk about. Like, she's the one carrying the show, whether we like it or not. It is Annie Macaulay Idibia that's carrying the show. No other person is carrying the show. Let's just be real. If we're going to be real, it is Annie that is making a lot of people watch that show. In my own opinion of Annie, Annie was just too much in this season. She was always she's giving the fake vibe. Like, she's saying bad things at the back of people, and in their front she's not giving the same energy, and that is something I don't really like about people. How can you be, oh, you're at Zari's wedding and you're like, oh, why is he marrying a young person, why is he doing this, why is she doing this? I'm really not trying not to spoil this thing for you guys, so other people who haven't seen it can go and watch it. All of a sudden, you stood up and you were giving one fake speech like that. You just finished batching the wedding practically, and then all of a sudden you have a lot of nice things to say about this, and that's not nice. That's not nice. And she gave off this vibe that everybody is in a competition with her. Oh, this looks like my wedding, my renewal vow. Keneko. Annie, you were not nice to people. You said a lot of bad things to people, and then you start playing the victim when they tell you you're fake, you're not peace. Let's call it spade a spade. Ali was doing too much. And with the swanky situation, imagine calling Fantana to rant and talk bad about a particular person. And then when you see the person like, oh my brother, you hug, you look at me fake, oh. That's scary, man. It's giving, oh, I can stab you in the back. Yeah, that's what I think. Because how can you be saying one thing in front of people and then you're doing another saying one thing at the back of people and then you're doing another thing in their front? If I don't like you, you will know. I don't have to be rude to you. I'm not going to give you all those sweet vibes like, oh, we're so cool, we are it girls and it guys or whatever. No, you're not going to get that from me. But I'm just going to give you respect that is due. So Annie was being fake. Let's call it spade a spade, and acting like the victim all the season. Like, oh, I'm going to live here. They don't like me. They don't want. Have you reflected to the reason why they don't like you? Self-reflect. Why is that? What am I doing? When a lot of people are saying the same thing, it gets to a point you need to self-reflect and ask yourself, this thing that I'm doing, am I really doing this? Reflection. One thing I noticed about Annie in this season, she was never calm. Like when she's talking, she's always fidgeting with things, acting like I don't know. Like go and watch it. I don't want to put any of the clip in this mind. I don't want any problem. I don't want any copyright problem. So she's always fidgeting, acting somehow, touching things. Calmly talk. She was never ever arrested or calm throughout the season. When she's even talking, she's like, I'm like, I hope Annie is okay. I really do hope she's okay. And if she's not okay, I think she needs to go and check whatever is wrong, treat herself, whatever it is that is the problem. I don't want to make assumptions. All in all, I think Annie is a sweet person that has been burnt so many times and then she spills her resentment and bitterness over every other person that did not hurt her. That can be a very bad thing to do. When you know that, okay, you need to get to the point where you understand that, oh, I've been hurt, but I'm not going to look like my hurt. Yeah, that makes sense. Zari. Honestly, yeah, Zari is an overly blunt person. Yeah, that's what I think about her. She's overly blunt. Like, why are you in other people's business? That is none of your business. I mean, look at the Kefiwiz, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, situation. Like, how can you ask somebody you're not close to that kind of question? How can you, like something you know that you're not comfortable discussing, they didn't bring it up themselves. They did not bring it up themselves. She didn't bring it up herself. And they just bluntly, drop that kind of question. Did you have a fake marriage? Like, even if she had a fake marriage, even if she had a fake marriage, she that was just too much. She's overly blunt in people's business, asking questions that is none of her business. I don't like that about her. In the terms of being hardworking and everything, I think she's a hard worker, like somebody who try to go get her. I like that about her though. I know that the problem she has with Annie sometimes is the fact that Annie remains in a situation that she left. Do you understand? That can be very annoying. I mean, if she's giving this vibe of if I can do it, then you should. Why are you still with this man that has disrespected you, that has disrespected you a lot of times? I understand that part of her. I like how she is around Shakib or Shakib. I'm getting their names right. I like how she is around her. Like, do you understand? Around him, how she is around him. She's more feminine, she's more relaxed, and that is what every woman wants. No matter how much of a boss lady you think you are, how tough or I don't get or hard hearted. That's too hard. But how tough you think you are as a lady, you always want to be with a man who makes you soft, who makes you more feminine, feel more feminine. And I like that for her when with Shakib. Yeah, I like that for her with Shakib. Swanky. At this point, Swanky is one of the. I hope I'm getting his right his name pronunciation. Why am I mispronouncing everybody's name? Anyways, Swanky is, in my opinion, I feel like Swanky is one of the producers because how is it that you have somebody new to introduce in every season? Make it make sense. Like you always have one friend to introduce every season. And what is this thing about? When the girls are having parties, girls only, they invite swanky. When the guys are having parties, boys only, they invite swanky. Like, we stand one. Why are you standing on the fence? In my opinion, I feel like it takes the fashion thing overboard. There are sometimes just dress simple. The blink blink sometimes it hurts my eyes. But then what do I know? I'm not a fashionable person. I mean, not yet. In my opinion of the Swanky and Annie situation, I mean, I'm in support of Swanky. Imagine being told that this person said a lot of trash about you behind you, and then the person comes to the front and tries to hug you at an event. Hey, God of mercy, I will not take it lightly. I would have been, and then you now go to a point where people were attacking you for your own the rubbish that you did before. And you're like, can't you defend Miss Swanky? Defend who? Defend who? Like, I'm in support of Swanky in that aspect. Like, no, no, no. I don't like fake people. I don't like backstabbers. Backstabbers, people that will smile in your front and say bad thing on your back at your back. I don't like people like that. So that Swanky, that Annie and Swanky situation, I understand it. I've been in that shoe. You should wear me like this. I'll be nice to this person, and this person will go behind my back and say a lot of trash. And it cost me a lot of things. Trust me, saying trashy things about it's like you're recruiting people to hate on somebody else, and that's not a good thing to do. You just tell a lot of people bad things about a particular person, and before you know, human beings are so like they're somehow so human beings will start hating people, a particular person, because of what other people say about it. They don't even want to find out if it's truth or if the person is just misunderstood. They will just start. Imagine you're just no, 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 no. I didn't like that Annie and Swanky, what Annie did to Swanky. Anyways, the Iniedo and Swanky and Louis thing, that was why are you overreacting, Swanky? Calm down, calm down. It's not you. It's not your fight. I know you want to fight for your friend, but trust me, it's not your fight. That was overboard. Like, oh, don't tell me. Sometimes I feel like every season, Swanky will just do one dramatic thing that like overreact so that he will trend in the season. I don't know, that was just too much for me. If you ask me, but in all, I like Swanky. It brings the show, it brings the vibe, and it brings the fun people. You're one of the producers, though. Nothing you can tell me. You're one of the. I feel sorry for Nadia. I'm not even going to pretend. Like, I feel sorry for Nadia. I feel like I'm somebody that has been in Nadia's shoes. The way she's mourning and she never really got to tell anybody about it. She can't really talk about it. She tried to act strong. Oh, I'm tough. Blah blah blah. Meanwhile, in the middle of the night, you're crying. When she said that, oh my god, I could relate to it. I was like, oh, people will see you and say, oh, Chiamaka, you're so tough. This happened to you, and you're not even acting like, girl. If only you knew what I go through in the middle of the night when there's nobody around. You won't be saying I'm strong. You won't call me strong. I'm not strong. I'm nowhere near strong. I understood Nadia. I felt really, really sorry for her. It got to a point I even almost cried with her. Almost, almost. Hard girl. Hard girls don't cry. They lie you. We cry for you. So I almost cried with her. So I understood where she was coming from. I understood what she was going through. And I understood her problem with Annie. Because just like me, I don't like fake people, and she was giving fake. You're saying this rubbish about people, and it gives me the impression that only God knows what you're saying about me too behind. Do you understand? So I understood her problem with Nadia, and I understood the fact that she's saying, oh, just because you're going through things does not mean you have to burn people and everything. Now I'm dealing with stuff too. I don't use it to misbehave. I don't misbehave because of that. I understood where she is coming from. I understood that. So Nadia, to me, Nadia is so far the realest person. Even when she was telling Fantana that, what are you doing with Diamond? Like, I can't continue being your friend. Like, I feel like she's saying it playfully, but in her mind, she means it. Like, why would I be friends with a stupid person? I don't want to jump to Fantana's case. Why would I be friends with a foolish person? Because that is foolishness. But anyways, Nadia is cool. I like her. I don't think I have anything bad to say about Nadia, or not really anything bad, critical to say about Nadia. I feel like Nadia is the realest person in the entire show. She's so real. She's going to tell you directly how it is, and that's it. Kefiwi, Abi Kefiwi. I only have one thing to talk about Kefiri that I enjoyed. Like the one thing she did in that show that I loved. You see that calling Fantana when Diamond asked her out. Calling Fantana to come. Oh, that was iconic. That is what women we need to do to these men. That is what we need to do to them. So they don't feel like, oh, these women, we can do this and get away with it. No, no, beat them at their own game. Beat these men at their own game. Yeah, I love that thing that she pulled, that stunt that she pulled. She was like, oh, see what she just said. And Diamond was so shocked. She should have said it. When you guys saw his face now, his face was so priceless at that point. It's like, come on. I love that about her. I love the fact that I'm not here to look for any relationship. I don't want small boys. I like her vibe. I like her vibe. I love how she handled the Zari thing. Even though I don't really like what she said about Zari about, oh, you have 100 kids by different men. Like, I don't like it. I mean, she's a divorcee herself. The next children she's going to have, if she has kids, it's not going to be by the same man. So why you're almost in the same situation and time. But anyways, all in all, I love Kefiwi. Quaitron. We are going to try to paint Quaitron the naked. Let me call him naked because I don't want to bite my tongue. Naked, the bad guy, but trust me, I get where naked is coming from. Trust is not easy being a one-time divorcee and you want to get married. You're going to try to be careful because you don't want a second divorce. Now imagine, let me adjust my line. Now imagine like you are a two-time divorcee and you're trying to like avoid being divorced a second time. It's a normal thing for you to really think. You'll be scared of marriage. You not even think about marriage. You'll be thinking, oh, you'll be scared of marriage because you really do not want to do it. Nobody, all this thing they talk about is, I'm your man. Nobody, not a man, not a woman, really wants to be a divorcee. Not to even talk about the first, second, the third time a divorcee. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to go through that. Nobody wants that record because it's giving failure vibes and nobody actually wants to fail in anything at life. Nobody. You don't go into anything hoping that it fails. So I understand Quayton when or Naked when he said when he's scared of marriage. When he's like that in is not because it's not Kaylee's fault. He is scared of getting married. He's scared of getting. He's not scared of commitment because when you look at him, he's committed to Kaylee. He is committed to Kaylee, but he's scared of getting married because of the patterns with his past marriages. And I get it, especially when it comes from, and he mentioned that it comes from a family where divorce is not a thing. Imagine being a black sheep in your entire family. Everybody is married, living normal, years and years of marriage, and nobody is divorced. And you're the only one with the record of divorce. You're going to look like an odd person. If it's a family that divorce is a normal thing now, it's going to look numb. Nobody's going to is going to come for you like that. But he is coming from a family where they don't have records of divorce like that, and he is going to be. He's already a two-time divorcee. I really understand where Quinton is coming from. I get it. I don't even. I'm not even somebody that was like, oh, why is it? Even though I understood where Kaylee was coming from, I still understood where Naked was coming from. It's really not easy, and I think Kaylee should. I don't think Kaylee should try to understand. And I think that do I think that he took his fear a little overboard? Yeah, he did. He took it too much. He allowed his fear to possess him or make him like almost lose a good woman. Because Kaylee is also a good cash, but I understood his fear. I understood his fears. That's just basically the only opinion I have on the naked situation. I understood his fears, but then we refuse to do things in life because we are afraid. We will miss out on a lot of things. Yeah, sure. We will miss out on a lot of things. So I don't think we should live in fear. I mean, if you get what's the worst that can happen if you're a three-time divorcee? I mean, the marriage could still fail. Nothing is guaranteed in this life. Yeah. Ini, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about what they had to put you through in that show. Like, You could see that Ini did not like the environment that she has been introduced into. Like sometimes Ini is just a soft babe. She does not want stress. She doesn't have time. Like the whole thing did not make the whole toxicity did not make sense to her. She's like most times she was not even controversial. She has a reputation to uphold. So I understood Ini when she was like she's I feel like she didn't really do the drama thing. She was just Biko Kwa, keep me. I feel like even the time that she was dramatic is because of I feel like some people in that show normally I feel like some people in that show they just act do one dramatic thing just to make the show fun or yeah, let me too trend inside. Like that's what I feel. I don't know for clouds. They're dramatic for cloud. But Ini was the only time Ini was dramatic. She really felt insulted. She wasn't faking it. She was like, see this thing because imagine having to talk about something that reminds you of the hurt that you've been through. Oh my god, I would freak out. I'll flip too. So I understood her. And I'm sorry she had to go through all those stress because of one reality show. I hope the pay is what it. Of course, the pay is going to be worth it. Ini not small. Ini is not a small person. Like for her to take the show, she probably has her own reason. It's not for fame and it's definitely not for money. So I'm sorry you had to go through that thing with that confused boy. Yeah. So Ini, thank you for not being dramatic and thank you for forgiving. Such a forgiving heart. Reminds me of myself, even though I've changed. Shakib. Shakib is such a mature person. I know when Zari married her. Like he's the only one that can marry Zari. I don't know why I said that, but in my opinion, Shakib is so mature and the way he talks, like he talks his mind, like he's so emotionally intelligent. Like he doesn't even act like a 28-year-old. He acts older than his age. And that's so nice and refreshing to see. Because these days, this 28-year-old Gen Z, no, I don't want to target a Gen Z thing, no. Younger guys most times, so it's hard to say a younger guy that is like really wise. Shakib is a very wise person, and him trying to tell Diamond because Diamond is a snake. Let's not even talk. Diamond is a big snake, so he had to like spell it out to Diamond that see, this is my wife now. You cannot be doing like imagine say, oh, if I want my family back, I can. You are a snake, a big snake, Mr. Diamond. It's not your turn yet. Let's not attack you yet. So I understood Shakib's place, trying to make him understand that this is my territory. You don't get to cross it. Yeah, you have to mark your territory. As somebody in love and in relationship, you need to mark your territory because if you don't mark your territory, people are going to cross it, and push you across your boundaries. You need to boundaries. And that was what Shakib was doing. And that I don't think that was him being insecure. It's because you have seen patterns, you have seen things that makes him understand that you need to spell it out to this man that this is my wife now. She used to be yours, but she's no longer yours. And you cannot have her. That guy is just so wise. Thank you, Shakib, for being wise. We don't see that enough these days. Fantana is just a small picking. I go speak her for pidgin English. She's just a small picking. That thing she's doing with Diamond, please. Like, how can you say an obvious truth? And please, I don't even want to talk about her. I don't want to get angry. Like, you see somebody, like, you have different proof. It's not this kind of people that after a while they'll come online and be like, oh, I don't even know what to say. Like, God forbid. God forbid knowing that a man is disrespecting you and you're still following him like fly on, let me not say that word, or honey to bee to honey. You just follow him up and down, follow him up and down. You know very well that this man is disrespecting you. You know. Even Zari, your friend, was the one that was carrying the whole matter on her head. Like, why is this guy disrespecting me? And I think she's actually a good friend because nobody's going to say that kind of trash that Annie said about my friend. And I will not tell you. I will tell you, it's not amiable to me. You are my friend. I will tell you. And she didn't say anything throughout the whole. The only thing she said was, wow. She didn't say anything throughout the whole rant. She's a good friend. But I'm sorry, I don't want to insult her, but she needs She needs wisdom. She needs sense when it comes to the Diamond situation. She needs to leave Diamond alone because Diamond is not a human being. Again, he's a snake. Kaylee, my sweet angel, I'm sorry you have to go through what you're going through when it comes to naked, but I understand naked. I feel like the only drama that Kelly brings, Kelly is, I think I would say that Kelly is the least dramatic person. Like she's not even dramatic at all. She just watches the drama. But one thing she did that I did not like was the fact that she was always complaining to every other person. But the person that puts her in the situation, she complained to this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. But the person that puts her in the situation, she does not complain about. She does not complain to him. And I understand it because she has spoken to him countless times. That one is not ready, is committed but afraid of is afraid of marriage, afraid of commitment. And I get it. But then Kaylee is the least dramatic person. And I hope that she and Naked works out their palaver. That's all I have to say about her. Louis. For Louis here, I feel like he's somebody. In the past season, we saw how he was bullied. And he tried to join the bullying bandwagon, like, oh, if you talk to me, I'm going to talk to you. It wasn't even working. Like, it's so obvious that this guy is struggling with this and they're trying to like turn him into something or somebody that he's not. And I understood him when he got to a point he realized himself that you can't become a bad person just because every other person is bad. That's not even a good way to live life. So he had to like call himself back. I love the fact that he called himself back and was like, this is not me. Because honestly, I vividly remember them bullying him in the past season. But he called himself back and said, this is not me. This is not who I am. I am not a bully. I'm not toxic. These people are turning me toxic. With the Ini situation, when he got angry with Ini, when Ini was like, please, I got angry. He didn't handle the situation with like, leave. No, that was disrespectful. And I'm very glad that he came to the realization that this is disrespectful and he apologized. Lewis is also a sweet guy that has been excommunicated by his family and is looking for a family outside his other family. And I get it. And these churches, what is wrong with these churches? God, I don't even want to go into that. None of my business. But I hope he gets his heart desires. And I don't think he's going about the whole thing right. He's still very young. He can try to fall in love. He has other ways of creating a family that does not look too desperate. This is looking too desperate, and I don't like it. And when you do things out of desperation, you try to make mistakes. So I wish him good luck, though. Yeah. This person is my least favorite person in this show. He's not even favorite. He's not even supposed to be in the same word favorite. He's rude, he's arrogant, he's too confident, and he thinks he's the it guy. But yeah, I think he's not. I don't understand who's washing his head. I mean, he's in Tanzania. I mean, that person will not fly in this country. Have you seen the other celebrities? But like I said, he's a snake. He is a snake, and I don't like that about him. Stay away from married women. Leave married women alone. Leave your wife, your ex-girlfriend alone. I mean, you had the chance to marry her, and you did not marry her. So please respect yourself. Leave other people's women alone. And stop flying around. Control yourself. I don't blame you. I blame the women who rate you. Anyways, thank you for coming to my TikTok. That's the only thing I have to say. That's everything I have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see me rant about other people's business like this, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do commentary like this once in a while, a lot of whiles. And like my video, share my video, comment or give your own opinion. I'd love to hear it actually. I'm going to see you in my next video. My name is Chiamaka. Bye.